cool. Who are you guys?
We are Undesirable People. My name is Mark. I play bass and do a little bit of singing.
And I'm John. I play the drums in the band.
Right on. So, you guys are, from this area or whatever and stuff like that, whatever, kind of scattered around the Detroit field.
Definitely.
Yeah, so, these, obviously they don't know, a lot of these people don't know who you guys are, so what do you guys sound like? What's your thing? What's going on?
We play rock and roll music. We kind of do more of a punk indie thing along with that. Say we relate to just a lot of rock bands. We're a rock band.
So you could add stoner rock and that as well, maybe.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
Cool. So what have you guys been up to lately?
Working on, we've definitely been traveling a lot more, picking up on a lot of touring and just trying to get out of Michigan a little bit more often and working on new recordings, plan on recording a lot of our new stuff very soon.
Cool. Is it going to be a full length?
That's kind of to be determined, really.
Yeah, we're kind of working it out right now.
We're writing enough songs for a full length,
okay.
So we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, it's always good to have extra material, and then if you don't end up using it, you can use it in another record, stuff
exactly,
like that.
So we're weighing out a lot of options with recording and stuff like that, so.
Yeah, definitely. So, you guys just played Bloodfest, how did that go?
That was amazing. It was a huge surprise. We played next to some bigger bands, at the same time as some bigger bands, and it was amazing. We were really totally shocked by our set. A lot of kids came out and saw us. It was really good. We had a really good time.
Yeah, we weren't really expecting it, considering some of the bands playing at the same time as us. But
yeah. Who was playing at the same time as you guys?
We had a few bands. I know Fireworks was our big. They were right. They literally played 10 minutes before or after we started. So we were a little, we were sweating that, and on top of that, we love that band. We love those guys. We really wanted to catch their set too, but it all ended up working out in the end. It was really good for us, man.
Yeah, Fireworks are Detroit locals too, so you would have been literally competing against the same friends. And
exactly. A lot of our friends even told us, I'm going to catch a guys set, I'm going to run over and see Fireworks. We understand that, we can't really dog you for it, so.
Yeah. So how long have you guys been around?
We're 4 years, potentially going on 5.
Yeah, pretty much going on 5 right now. We're getting close to 5. With the lineup change, from our first EP, this lineup's been together now for almost 4 years. Yeah. So that's been, it's been a while.
No, it's a serious commitment. That's almost engagement status right there.
Really, seriously, man.
It's been one hell of a ride so far.
Yeah, definitely.
So, obviously, being around as long as you guys have, you guys have played all over, but, what is it that you like about the Detroit scene?
Detroit scene is just, we've been to a lot of cities now where we see a lot of different stuff, and Detroit scene's always been really good. As far as people coming out and seeing bands and supporting bands, even touring bands that come through to Michigan and stuff like that, it's you don't see it as much as you think you would in other Midwestern cities, Detroit just altogether, love it, love the bands.
I feel like it has a very particular vibe to it. It doesn't really, no other place I've really been to kind of shares.
There's kind of no boundaries in Detroit, really. That's
as far as you can push it, really. With any genre of music within the city or the surrounding Metro Detroit area.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of cool bands that do whatever the hell they want.
Definitely.
You don't really get to see that too often anywhere else.
Yeah, and anywhere is from what is it? Just different noise bands that are playing all over the place, doom metal, fucking pop bands.
Yeah,
and,
you can see it all.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I feel like a lot of people here really love doing it for the art.
Yeah.
As opposed to, just starting a fucking band and bullshitting it all
doing
away,
it for the wrong reasons. The wrong reasons.
Detroit also, I feel like, has a very particular sound to all the bands, even though whatever genre it may be, I feel like there's this raw grittiness to most of the bands that come out of Detroit as well.
Cool. So, you guys are talking about, writing a new record and stuff like that. Is there anything special going on with that? You guys can do vinyl or
we're working it out still at this point.
Yeah. Definitely gonna. We plan on. Yeah, we do plan on probably recording this on our own this time around as well.
Okay.
So as far as like production of actually making like CDs or tapes, stuff like that, that's definitely up in the air. We probably will end up doing something like that, and then hopefully vinyl will be like on the way to that, which we would love to do a vinyl release. I think that would be really cool for us.
As much as we'd love to, we're
We're a broke
as
band.
broke as any other band.
No,
We're a
yeah,
broke band out there.
No, yeah. So you guys recording it yourself. That's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Doing the DIY feel, like, well, what attracted you to that other than saving money?
We kind of like started as an experiment, but from there we found out it actually sounds pretty good. And
Yeah.
for the vibe that we have, I mean, we do everything live.
That's like one of our big things is tracking live to capture that feeling, that energy with
Okay.
what we do. Whether it is on recording or if we're doing it live, we want to make sure it's the same thing. Same feeling.
And a lot of places that we went so far locally don't really understand that, who we've recorded with previously. So I think that we kind of, at this point, really have figured out our sound while recording it ourselves.
Exactly. So exactly. So we need to definitely capture the. We feel like we can really capture ourselves by ourselves this time around.
Yeah, and it'll be cool too because like if you guys don't like it, you're not stuck in a box. You
That
know,
as
you
well.
can go back and
we
then
can always go
retrack
back.
things.
Yeah, we'll be doing it on our own watch, which is like we've actually never had that opportunity to do it on our own time. So this is gonna be. It's very exciting. We're
Definitely.
excited for it.
So you guys are tracking stuff live?
Yeah, that's the main way we record all of our stuff at this point now.
Okay.
So pretty much what we do is it would be like me, John, and either
Guitars.
Yeah, either guitarists, either Brian or Alan. Steve's usually behind the computer, making sure everything's dialed in correctly. But we pretty much all just we're with each other. We play it the same way we practice it, or however we'd like to do it. And yeah, it's definitely it's a cool thing for us. It's definitely like I said, it's captured kind of everything that we enjoy doing as far as live and recording. It's like all there. You know?
Yeah, a lot of my favorite bands, that's how they used to do it. They
Exactly.
used to record everything live like that.
Exactly. So many bands. I mean, even more bands now are even doing that, which I've noticed, and it's cool, man. You see those bands live, and you just feel the same energy that they brought into that recording.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of those things that like I was kind of saying earlier, whenever I see you guys play live, it's about the feeling of it. Like, there's definitely, like, a feeling that you can attach yourself to when you guys are playing. Like,
absolutely.
I get the same kind of feeling, like, watching Brand New play. Like,
Appreciate
during
it.
the different years of, like, Brand New playing, like, they've obviously changed their sound. They've got different
definitely.
levels of respect. But, like, so inevitably it's a different show every time. But you get that feeling where, like, no, these are guys who are, like, literally loving every second of this kind of a thing.
Definitely.
So it's tight. So, okay, any big plans for the summer? Any tours coming up? Any shows?
We got a tour coming up. We're doing like a Midwest DIY run, houses, spaces, basements. We're going out with a band called Hampshire from Michigan.
Okay.
And a band, or actually Gray Gordon, who he's on No Sleep Records.
Okay.
He's actually coming out and playing acoustic. He has a full band and they're great. But we're really excited to go out with those guys. We're going to be doing I know we're doing, as far as Michigan, definitely Grand Rapids, Muskegon, then Grand Rapids, then Lansing, and those are all like DIY shows that are going to be really cool. Really excited for that one.
Yeah, it's kind of sweet that you guys are doing like the DIY feel on that too, because a lot of times people get held up like, is it worth going unless we're playing for thousands of people? It's not a huge
and
venue.
we've actually learned it pays off to be a part of that. We've played in basements in front of 20 people out of state, and those 20 people are the ones that still enjoy it. They contact us and they they come out and see us the next time around. It's the DIY scene is just it's amazing for what we're doing.
That's sweet.
Definitely.
Okay, cool. So if anybody who lives in those cities and stuff want to check out your guys' stuff, where would they go to?
Definitely facebook.com/undesirable people. All of our dates are up there. We have our music on Bandcamp as well. Spotify, our old releases are on Spotify if you want to check those out.
Cool. All right, thanks.
Cool. Thank you, man.